Good morning. I want to talk to you about relationships, and just as we know how important those are in terms of our own personal well-being and just being the people that we want to be. We've got to have that support. We got to have people in our lives. When you take a look at the philosophers, the great philosophers, Aristotle said in 350 BC, hey, we're social animals. We need to connect. We need to bond. We need to belong. So it truly is something I think that we're kind of genetically encoded, if you will. There's four hormones that are released when we are happy, and two of those are released when we're in good, positive relationships with people. That's oxytocin and dopamine. So, I mean, there's just a mound of research that talks about the importance of relationships. There's a guy named Dr. Martin Seligman and introduced the idea of positive psychology 53 years ago. And there's just a mound of science behind it. And he certainly helped to answer that question of, how can we have greater well-being in our life? And he came up with, there's about 5 elements. And there's an acronym that describes those, PERMA. And the first is positive emotion. The second is engagement. Third is relationships. And fourth is meaning, and then accomplishment. And these are the elements of well-being. And the foundational bedrock element of those 5 is having transformational relationships, good, positive relationships with those around you. And as we said, we're just relational people. That's what we're built for. And that's my challenge for you today is to take a hard look at your own life. And when we talk about transformational relationships, how many of those kinds of relationships do you have in your life? Transformational. When I think about my partner, Chet Scott, he just gives and gives and gives and gives. He's always there for me. He's built into me for over 25, 30 years. When I think about my wife, 40-year relationship, that's transformational. I'm a better person when I'm with those people. And then there are transactional relationships. And those are the kind that just, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, kind of thing. And sure, we've got those. But my challenge for you today is, and for myself is to take a hard look at developing strong transformational relationships in your life. Again, it's a bedrock element of well-being. I don't know about you, but I want more well-being in my life. And when we're happy, there even when you think about biologically, there's 4 hormones that are released. 2 of those are released when we're in these good, positive relationships with people, oxytocin and dopamine. And I want a whole lot more oxytocin and dopamine in my life. How about you? So I leave you with this. Get out there, get after it. Take a look at how many transformational relationships you have in your life. Maybe you need a few more. Maybe there's some forgiveness that needs to be given. Subordinate that ego. Put that pride on the shelf. Take on that mantle of humility and get after it. This is Pete Kunk, Built to Lead. Have a terrific day. Thanks.